every truth beneath and up about sexuality. So this.
But if we change the conversation, at least we told the children about how money is made, how wealth is made. Getting married is not a welfare strategy. It's not. Like, you have to understand what you need first and what you need last. I'll give an example of the Maslow. The Maslow, your basic needs. When you're sure that you have the basic needs, food, shelter, and all that kind of stuff, then you go to step 2, career. You look for a job. Look for security. The security, we talk about financial security. Learn about investment at level 2. Learn about improve your security. Relocate from that neighborhood because you can do it. If you're successful, do that. Then go to the level 3. Find a spouse. Find a partner. That's how it is supposed to be done. Then go to level 4. Look for these things like kunonya biti or prestige. You look for offices and all that kind of stuff. Then you go to the fifth one, self-actualization. But someone is still in school, you are not even sure of your basic needs, and you are looking for a relationship, as if it is going to give you all what you need. So, so about that is let's change the conversation. Let's speak about the uncomfortable conversation that we don't normally speak about. Like, for example, I find our generation to be very, very, very impatient. We are a very impatient generation. I don't know if it has been like that. For example, let's teach our children about the hierarchy of needs. At least let's use the Maslow. The Maslow states the hierarchy of needs, whereby someone has to be sure. The first step is about the first basic needs. You have to find the basic needs. The basic needs are like food, shelter. There is breathe. You have to learn how to even breathe because you need it at every stage in everything you do. When you get scared, you breathe. You have to breathe. If you control your breath, you can control a lot of things. Then go to level 2, which is career. Find a job. Learn about financial literacy. Learn about how money is made. Get to know that marriage is not a financial strategy. You are not going to get money from marriage. You are going to get money from building your brain and getting yourself to work. Then go to level 3, which is that is where when you have secured the basic needs, you have secured the career. Then go to level 3, find a spouse, find someone to spend your time with. There are a lot of breakups and are caused are due to poverty, and we are not talking about that. After getting a spouse, then go to level 4, which is prestige. Kunonya bitiwa mwami gundi atuddeko wano. You go to charities, find a sense of belonging, find a community where you belong, whether a mosque, whether a Rotary club, something of that kind. Then after level 4 on a prestige, go to self-actualization. Do something that has never been done in your career. Like someone here in Uganda who is on a level of self-actualization. Someone wants to rule Uganda for 50 years. It has never been done. He is on the easy step of self-actualization. So you can't fight that person if you're still on the level of basic needs. Let's build up from here. Yes, he has a lot of resources, a lot of network, a lot of connections. So a conversation change is very important. We need to have some honest and uncomfortable conversations. My name is Kasiria Adam Kad. I'm a co-founder and brand manager at Quill Clothing Uganda. Quill Clothing Uganda is a clothing brand. We make clothes, bags, and everything I'm wearing apart from the shoes is made by us at Quill Clothing Uganda. I'm also a young advocate for youth rights and all that kind of stuff. I'm an aspiring talent manager. I want to be the best talent manager this world has ever witnessed. So I have to go through the steps. Then on my level of self-actualization, I will do that. And another thing there is a lot of sources you can get at least such kind of positive conversation. For example, Fiktube is here. There is Way Youth Organization, where we have projects like Tokabasanya. We are normalizing talking about uncomfortable things that the society has turned into normal things, yet they are evil. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, moderator Sharon. And thank you for you people for viewing us wherever you are. You've told us to talk about the take homes. I'll give the like 2 take homes. One to the young teenagers there, to mothers, to the fathers, and to every stakeholder and a concerned citizen. There is a saying that gold attracts gold and metal attracts metal. So what I can say, we the youth and we the teens and everyone, let's try to put value on ourselves, as the speakers have been talking about it. If you feel like you want a man, work on yourself to find worthy to fit in the caliber of the man you want. For example, work hard, work on yourself. And another thing, there is a narrative that have to change, because society evolves every time. Society keeps on changing, yet sometimes culture is static. So there is a saying that if the fish changes changes their ways, also you should shift the way you fish them. You should not fish them in the normal way. So we've shifted to a level where the youth, where the adolescents, where the teenagers know much than even the people who have been there, know, because they are exposed.
They're even better than the parents.
Even they are better than the parents. So we need to deconstruct and construct new things that will take us ahead. Then another thing is that the way of operation, or the modus operandi, must change. The way we do things must change, because the world is changing every day. So we need to develop positive masculinities and femininities on the way we deal with an issue, because an issue of teenage pregnancy was not used to be seen as an issue, but today it is an issue. Why? Because it affects the whole generation. If one generation is destroyed, then it will take a loss like for a century to raise another generation. So parents and the government at large, we need to put that in point. And another take home I can give to everybody, because it's part of everyone to fight against teenage pregnancies, because when you look at teenage pregnancies itself, it can cause the country to be backward. Because what now the funds and everything that we would have used to promote like other how can I call them, other programs that would empower the society, we end up putting it on and then the way to handle ourselves. So it is within, this is a take note, it is within your jurisdiction as well as the governmental jurisdiction to see that teenage pregnancies are ended in a way that will affect the whole globe and the community. One by one makes a bundle. When you speak, something will change. You might not see a physical change, but we see one of the fundamentalists in this world, like Nelson Mandela. He began as one, but he changed the whole globe, and today we talk about him. Who knows? You are the next Nelson Mandela, or you are the next advocate. So I end as Nsabonipa Lawrence. I am an activist, a gender activist, and I'm about to graduate at McGill University, but I look ahead to do more in terms of activism. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Keep on tuning in to listen to such programs, because they empower, and stay blessed. Have a good day, and thank you, moderator.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Lawrence. We see that society has really played a big role, or culture has really played a big role in increasing the cases of teenage pregnancies in Uganda. Something we had forgotten to talk about is the dependency syndrome of women, whereby we see like a woman is socialized from birth, from childhood, to depend on a man. So you grow up knowing that someone has to always provide. That's why you see this guy saying that abawala bakula bakuzi. It's because since childhood they are socialized that a man is the one to provide. You get? So someone grows up with that mindset. You find out that someone cannot even, a married woman cannot negotiate for safe sex, cannot say out her mind, you know, cannot negotiate to be treated right, for her rights to be recognized. So someone is like, omusajja ayogedde, my husband has spoken, you know. It's always the husband to decide for you. It's always the husband to, you're dependent on him financially, you're dependent on him emotionally. Omusajja aleeta omukazi omulala mu nyumba and they're like, muna ye musajja, you know. So you're emotionally dependent on him, you're financially dependent. In every aspect of life, you're depending on him. So these girls, these teenagers, omusajja wamugambako like this, she's like, musajja. You know the respect ladies give to men, mostly those young, and we see these teenage pregnancies, in most cases, they occur in remote Islamic areas. In those Islamic areas where children are not so much sensitized. Bana bana bo mu byalo, so someone is like, enfunye omusajja wa boda, ate musajja. The mere word omusajja is exciting enough. They don't care whether it's which kind of man, because since childhood they teach them that omusajja, they see omusajja like their savior. They see omusajja like their earthly god. So omusajja ngambyeko, and then you're so excited. He tells you one sex, you can't even like negotiate to use a condom. You're like, omusajja yangambye sikosa condom, yangambye tayagala condom. So what he wants is what you do, not what do you want as you. So this all goes back to culture and parents. The parenting, banange abazadde muyigiriza abaana bammwe mostly in holidays nga bakomyewo bavudde ku ssomero. Teach your children. Mubabuulire this sexual talk with your children. Tetukyetaaga bakweka. We no longer need to keep quiet on such issues because they're exposed. They know these things. They know them. Social media has played a big role in informing them. Peers at school, you don't know, they're meeting several people from school. You don't know where they come from. These children are even more informed than their parents. So I think it's better you open up. Teach your children. Tell them about the safe sex. Tell them the disadvantages of teenage pregnancy, how it's going to spoil their future, and all that. Thank you for watching The Perception. You can find us on Fiktube, as I told you earlier on. If you don't have the Fiktube app, you can find us at www.fiktube.com every Saturday, 9 p.m. I remain Sharon Ilalo. Bye.